Do you want to know the way how to find out if he or she is the right one for you? Then here are simple 3 steps. Step number 1. Find about the values. Values are fundamental beliefs that define a person. It can be anything. It can be honesty, adventure, hard work, success. If you and your partner know each other's values and you and your partner's values align, then a great relationship can be created. Now, there's no compulsion that it should be 100% match. Of course not. It has to be a good enough match. Finding about this person's values can be a bit tricky, but then you need to be honest. After all, if you find out about these values in the beginning, life will be easier later on. To know about the values, you can ask simple questions like, what are the 5 most important things for you in your life? You can also ask, who is the person who inspires you? It can be a fictional character. It can be some role model, some politician, some leader, some sportsman or sportswoman. When you know about this person, also ask, what about this person inspires you the most? Sometimes these values can be opposing, but at the same time, they can complement each other. For example, stability and adventure, teamwork and independence. Now, we get attracted to these opposite values because somewhere subconsciously we want to grow. So we want to adapt these different values in us. Now, the big question is, how much of same values we want and how much of different values can we adapt to so that we can grow? Step number 2. Is it easy to be with him or her? Now, if you're in a committed relationship, there's no room for a doubt. You need to learn to adapt and grow with this person together. On the other side, if you are starting a relationship and there's no commitment, settling down with something that you cannot find comfort with or you're struggling with is not a good idea. The initial phase of a relationship should be based on honest conversations, isn't it? For example, if you need more intimacy, go ask for it. Do not wait. If he or she is the right one for you, you will be given an opportunity to make things work. He or she may come to you and say, why didn't you tell me earlier? I would have addressed that earlier. But if he or she is not the right one for you, you may see a lot of denial, a lot of arguments and fights, or maybe a silent treatment. Now that will show to you that intimacy is not a priority for this person. So he or she is not the right one for you. Even if there is some mismatch in some values, that doesn't mean you need to break off. It is quite possible that some values do not match. And if this person comes back to you and says, I really want to support you and I need your help in this, that shows that he or she is open to input and is willing to change together with you. Now this shows that he or she is the right one for you. Step number 3. Do you both fight fair and resolve? Now sometimes it does happen that you need to fight for what's best for the relationship, for the two of you, the team of the both of you. Now if your partner holds grudges against you and blames you every time and puts the fault on you every time, then that's not a fair fight. So if the relationship is fresh and there are fights where this person talks about quitting every time, then that's not a fair fight. You need to think twice before moving ahead. On the other side, if this person fights with you to be with you, to keep the relationship running, then he or she is the right one for you. In such a case, arguments will happen, but then they will resolve and settle down pretty quickly, and both of you will be forgetting about all that happened. In a true relationship, there will be fights because both of you need to unite, and the subconscious, unmet deeper needs come out in form of a fight. Important is to notice that are you both able to resolve it nicely or not? Are you both able to resolve within you and outside lovingly? Now that word lovingly matters. Even if it's you who goes and says sorry, it doesn't matter. You do not need to wait for the other one to come and say sorry. What matters is that do you find yourself comfortable with this person? Do you feel that he or she is willing to work it out with you, to solve the problems with you, to connect with you? Maybe there are a lot of qualities about him or her which are negative. But maybe there are a lot of positive qualities which matter more to you. In that case, this is the right person for you. Yet if there are core beliefs that do not match, for example, honesty and being carefree, that can lead to serious fights. And if that's happening in your relationship, hold on for a while and think twice whether this person is the right one for you or not. Or maybe you're not the right one for this person, isn't it? You do not need to be with anyone. You need to be with the right one. So if this person brings out the best in you and you are able to be the right partner for him or her, then he or she is the right one for you. Attraction is definitely the first stage, but the next stages of adaptation and growth are equally important. We at Mind Tigers offer personalized one-on-one training programs where we give you essential skills, the right habits to create fulfilling relationships. You get a personal trainer who handholds you and teaches you those right habits for 49 days. You do daily assignments that take only 5 minutes each. Do like the video, subscribe to our channel and press the notification icon so that you can see our next videos. Till then, good luck!